If you have diabetes, you know how hard it is to keep everything under control. Even when we do our best to follow a balanced diet, some fruits that seem healthy might actually be sabotaging your health. And the worst part is that many of us don't even realize it. Just imagine, you think you're taking care of yourself, but these fruits are raising your blood sugar and making your life harder. It's frustrating, isn't it? No one deserves to struggle every day with the consequences of a choice that often seems harmless. The scariest part is that these fruits are part of your daily life, maybe even sitting in your kitchen right now. They could be spiking your blood sugar without you knowing, putting at risk all the effort you've made to manage your diabetes. But don't worry, in this video, I'll show you the 7 fruits you must avoid at all costs. And stay until the end, because I'll share 3 simple tips that can make all the difference in helping you invest in your health and avoid future complications. But before we continue, hit the like button if you love health content. Fruit 1. Mango. Did you know that mango, despite being delicious and refreshing, can be a big enemy for those with diabetes? I understand. Mango is a part of our food culture, and many people love slicing up a ripe one, especially on a hot day. But the truth is, despite its amazing taste, mango is packed with fructose, a type of sugar that can seriously spike your blood sugar levels. And this can be a real problem if you're trying to keep your diabetes under control. Imagine this. You've been careful all week, watching what you eat, checking your blood sugar regularly, and then you grab a seemingly innocent mango. Before you know it, your blood sugar shoots up, leaving you feeling tired, thirsty, and frustrated. And worse, it can disrupt your progress, affecting your health and overall well-being. That's the tricky thing about fruits like mango. They taste healthy, but for a diabetic, they can be a hidden danger. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up mangoes forever, but it's important to understand when and how you consume them. If you're really craving it, try to have just a small piece and pair it with a source of protein, like some nuts, which can help slow down the absorption of sugar. Timing is also key. It's better to have it in the morning when your body is more active and can process the sugar more efficiently. But always be cautious and keep an eye on how your body reacts. A great alternative you can try is making a mango smoothie with more low-carb ingredients to help balance the sugar levels. For instance, blend a small piece of mango with unsweetened almond milk, a handful of spinach, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. This way, you get the mango flavor, but with more fiber and healthy fats to help regulate your blood sugar. Fruit 2. Banana. Bananas are one of those fruits that seem like the perfect snack, right? They're quick, convenient, and you can find them anywhere. But for someone with diabetes, bananas can be a bit of a troublemaker. You see, while bananas are packed with potassium and other good nutrients, they also come loaded with natural sugars, particularly when they're very ripe. And that's where the problem begins. Have you ever eaten a banana and noticed a sudden rise in your blood sugar? That's because bananas, especially the overripe ones, have a high glycemic index, meaning they quickly turn into sugar in your bloodstream. This can lead to those unwanted spikes, making you feel sluggish and throwing your sugar levels off balance. It's frustrating when something so seemingly healthy has such a big impact, especially when you're already doing your best to manage your diabetes. But here's the thing. If you really love bananas, you don't necessarily have to cut them out entirely. The secret is in moderation and pairing them wisely. Try to choose smaller bananas, or better yet, go for greener ones. Green bananas have more resistant starch, which your body digests more slowly, meaning it won't cause such a rapid spike in blood sugar. And always remember to combine your banana with a source of healthy fat or protein to keep things balanced. For example, you can slice half a banana and enjoy it with a spoonful of peanut butter. This simple trick can help slow the sugar absorption and keep your energy levels stable. For a quick recipe, why not try a banana almond smoothie? Use half a banana, a handful of almonds, or a spoonful of almond butter, and some unsweetened almond milk. Blend it all together, and you'll have a tasty treat that's way better for your blood sugar than just eating the banana on its own. Now, if you want to transform your diet and take better care of your health, if you have diabetes, kidney or liver problems, or high blood pressure and are tired of boring recipes, this book is for you. Discover incredible sweet and savory recipes made with simple ingredients that you already have at home, all designed to keep your health under control. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity. For less than $10, you can secure your copy, but units at this price are limited. Click on the first comment of this video and get yours now. Fruit 3. Grapes. Now, grapes might be small, but they can cause big problems for diabetics. They're often seen as a light, healthy snack, but don't let their size fool you. Grapes are full of natural sugars that get into your bloodstream quickly. And the worst part? It's so easy to lose track of how many you're eating. You pop one, then another, and before you know it, you've eaten a whole bunch without even realizing it. That's where the real danger lies for those trying to manage their blood sugar. The problem with grapes is that they're mostly water and sugar, meaning they digest very quickly, leading to a sudden rise in glucose levels. If you've ever felt a sudden rush of energy followed by a crash after eating grapes, that's exactly what's happening. Your blood sugar spikes, then plummets, leaving you feeling tired and out of sorts. It's frustrating when something so small can have such a big impact, but that's the reality of managing diabetes. Now, I know it can be hard to give up grapes entirely, especially if you love them, but there are smarter ways to enjoy them. First, try limiting yourself to just a small handful, no more than 10 grapes at a time, and like with other fruits, pair them with a source of protein or fat. A few grapes with some cheese or a handful of nuts can help slow down the sugar rush, keeping your blood sugar more stable. And if you're really craving that grape flavor without all the sugar, try freezing a few grapes. They become a refreshing, portion-controlled snack, especially during the hotter months. For a healthier recipe, you can make a grape and walnut salad. Use a small portion of grapes, mix them with some leafy greens like spinach or arugula, and toss in a handful of walnuts. Add a little olive oil and vinegar for dressing, and you've got a tasty, balanced snack that won't send your blood sugar through the roof. Fruit 4. Pineapple. Pineapple is one of those fruits that instantly reminds you of summer. It's juicy, sweet, and full of flavor. But if you have diabetes, this tropical delight can become a hidden trap for your blood sugar levels. The high sugar content in pineapple is something most people don't realize, and eating too much of it can cause a serious spike, leaving you feeling drained afterward. What's tricky about pineapple is that it's often eaten in larger portions, especially when it's fresh and juicy, making it easy to go overboard without even noticing. Think about the last time you enjoyed a bowl of fresh pineapple. It's refreshing and hard to resist after just one bite. But because pineapple has a high glycemic index, it gets processed very quickly by your body, turning into glucose almost instantly. This rapid spike in sugar can be especially dangerous if you're already managing fluctuating blood sugar levels, and it can undo all your careful dietary planning. I know how frustrating it can be trying to enjoy something you love, but being constantly on guard about how it's going to affect your health. The good news is, you don't have to say goodbye to pineapple forever. The key here is balance and portion control. If you're craving pineapple, try limiting yourself to just a few small chunks and avoid canned pineapple and syrup, as that adds even more sugar. Fresh is always better, but keep the portion small and pair it with some protein to help slow down the absorption of the sugars. For example, you can enjoy a small piece of pineapple after a meal that includes grilled chicken or fish, so the protein helps to buffer that sugar rush. It's also smart to eat pineapple earlier in the day when your metabolism is more active and can handle the sugar a bit better. Try incorporating pineapple into a breakfast smoothie, but make sure to balance it out with low-sugar ingredients. For instance, blend a small slice of pineapple with some unsweetened Greek yogurt, a handful of spinach, and a tablespoon of flax seeds. This way, you get the tropical taste you love, but with added fiber and protein to keep your blood sugar in check. Pineapple is a fruit full of nutrients like vitamin C, but for diabetics, it's all about moderation. Keep your serving small and always be mindful of how it fits into the rest of your meal. It's possible to still enjoy the sweetness without compromising your health, as long as you make smart choices about when and how you eat it. Fruit 5. Orange. Oranges are often seen as the go-to fruit for a quick dose of vitamin C, especially when you're feeling under the weather. But for someone with diabetes, that daily glass of orange juice or even a simple orange can be more problematic than beneficial. The issue with oranges isn't that they aren't nutritious. They absolutely are. However, they pack a lot of natural sugar, and when consumed in the wrong way, they can cause your blood sugar to skyrocket. Think about how easy it is to drink a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice in the morning. It feels refreshing and healthy. But what many people don't realize is that without the fiber from the fruit itself, orange juice can hit your system like a sugar bomb. One glass of orange juice can contain as much sugar as a sugary soft drink, spiking your glucose levels faster than you'd expect. Even eating a whole orange can cause problems if you're not paying attention to portion size, especially since it's easy to eat the entire fruit in one sitting. But don't worry, if you love oranges, you don't have to give them up completely. The trick is in how and when you eat them. Instead of drinking orange juice, which removes all the fiber that helps slow down sugar absorption, opt for a whole orange and stick to just one small portion. You can also balance it out by having it with a handful of almonds or some unsweetened yogurt, which will help keep your blood sugar stable. The fiber and fat from these foods will slow down the sugar rush, making it easier on your system. Another smart way to enjoy oranges is by incorporating them into a full meal. For example, you can make a citrus chicken salad. Simply add a few orange slices to a bed of greens, top it with grilled chicken, and drizzle a little olive oil and balsamic vinegar. The protein from the chicken and the healthy fats from the olive oil will help moderate the sugar from the orange, turning a potential blood sugar spike into a balanced meal. Oranges are a great source of nutrients, including antioxidants and fiber. But if you're managing diabetes, the key is to always be mindful of your portion sizes and how you combine them with other foods. Eating an orange the right way can help you stay on track with your health goals while still enjoying that refreshing citrus flavor. Don't forget, your recipe book is waiting for you in the first comment of this video. Click now and get yours while it's still available at this price. They're selling out fast. Fruit 6. Watermelon. Watermelon is a summer favorite, perfect for cooling down on a hot day. And with its high water content, it feels like a light, healthy choice. But for people with diabetes, watermelon can be more of a sugary trap than a refreshing treat. Despite being mostly water, watermelon is surprisingly high in natural sugars, which can lead to a quick spike in blood sugar if you're not careful with portion sizes. This is one of those fruits that seems harmless but can really mess with your glucose levels if eaten in large amounts. You know how easy it is to eat a big slice of watermelon, right? It's juicy, sweet, and before you know it, you've eaten more than you planned. The problem with watermelon is that it has a high glycemic index, meaning it gets absorbed quickly by your body, and all that sugar hits your bloodstream fast. So even though it might feel like you're eating something light, it can cause a big jump in your blood sugar levels, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish afterward. But here's the good news. You don't have to completely avoid watermelon. The key is moderation and pairing it with other low-carb, high-protein foods. For example, if you're craving watermelon, try eating just a small portion, maybe a cup of diced watermelon, and pair it with a handful of nuts or some cottage cheese. This combination of protein and healthy fats will help slow down the sugar absorption, keeping your blood sugar more balanced. Another great way to enjoy watermelon without worrying about sugar spikes is by turning it into a refreshing summer salad. Take a small portion of watermelon cubes and toss them with some feta cheese and fresh mint. The salty feta balances the sweetness of the watermelon, and the mint adds a nice refreshing touch. This way, you can enjoy the flavors of watermelon in a more balanced and diabetes-friendly way. Watermelon can be tricky because of how easy it is to overeat, but if you keep your portions small and always combine it with something to balance the sugars, you can still enjoy it without derailing your blood sugar control. It's all about making smart choices and staying aware of how much you're eating. Fruit 7. Papaya. Papaya, with its soft texture and sweet taste, is a favorite in many households, especially for breakfast or as a light snack. It's often praised for its digestive benefits due to the enzyme papain, but if you have diabetes, papaya can be another fruit that requires caution. While it's packed with fiber and vitamins, papaya is also naturally high in sugar, which can cause blood sugar spikes if you eat too much of it. That's the tricky part. What seems like a healthy option can sometimes do more harm than good when it comes to managing your glucose levels. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of papaya, thinking you're making a healthy choice. It's easy to forget how much sugar is actually packed into that one serving, especially because papaya's texture and mild flavor make it easy to eat in large amounts. You think you're being good to your body, but the reality is that without portion control, you're sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster, making it harder to keep everything balanced. But here's the thing, papaya doesn't have to be off limits. The key, as always, is moderation and pairing it with other low-carb, high-fiber foods. If you're going to eat papaya, stick to a small portion, around half a cup or less, and combine it with a source of healthy fat or protein. For example, try pairing your papaya with a slice of avocado or a spoonful of unsweetened Greek yogurt. The fiber and fat will help slow down the sugar absorption, making it easier for your body to handle. A great recipe idea for papaya is a tropical chia seed pudding. Take a small amount of mashed papaya and mix it with unsweetened almond milk and chia seeds. Let it sit in the fridge overnight, and by morning, you'll have a creamy, fiber-rich breakfast that's much gentler on your blood sugar than eating papaya alone. The chia seeds add a lot of fiber, which can help regulate your blood sugar levels and keep you feeling fuller for longer. So, while papaya is rich in nutrients like vitamin C and folate, it's crucial to manage how much and how often you eat it. By making smart choices with your portion sizes and balancing it with other healthy foods, you can still enjoy the benefits of papaya without causing unwanted spikes in your blood sugar. It's all about being mindful and thoughtful in how you approach these naturally sweet fruits. Before you go, I have something really special for you. Right here on the screen, I'm leaving you with a playlist full of videos that delve into how you can eat better and manage your diabetes more effectively. Trust me, if you're serious about managing your health, you won't want to miss the tips and strategies in these videos. There's some really eye-opening information that could completely change the way you approach your meals. Click here now. I'll see you there.